अच्युतं केशवं रामनारायणं कृष्णदामोदरं वासुदेवं हरिं श्रीधरं माधवं गोपिकावल्लभं जानकीनायकं रामचन्द्रं भजे अच्युतं केशवं सत्यभामाधवं माधवं श्रीधरं राधितं इन्दिरामन्दिरं चेतसा सुन्दरं देवकी नन्दनं नन्दजं सन्ददे।
ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शंकराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। गुकारस्सन्धकारो वै गुकारस्तन्निवर्तकः अन्धकारनिरोधित्वात् गुरुरित्यभिधीयते। ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ सर्ववेदान्तसिद्धान्तगोचरं तमगोचरं गोविन्दं परमानन्दं सद्गुरुं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्। अहं प्रणतः अस्मि। Now, who is this aham? The aham, the I, is the author, and we can also take it to mean each aspirant, each sadhaka remains saluting, remains surrendered to the Guru. Gukaraha, andakaraha, rukaraha, tannivartakaha, guruhu. Who means darkness. The darkness symbolizes the ignorance. What is the ignorance? Why should I assume that there is an ignorance? And ignorance of what? I am ignorant of whether water exists in Mars. I am ignorant of what happens after a human death. So the ignorance qualifies a certain domain of lack of knowledge. So here, what is the ignorance? That this Guru, Gukaraha, Andakaraha, Rukaraha, Nivartakaha, the remover of ignorance is Guru. And what is the ignorance we are talking about here? We saw that moksha is to cognize the fact that I am inherently insecure, inadequate, unhappy, limited, and all these things. The one who is seeking freedom from all this is this person. But the Atma itself is adequate. If that is the case, if that were to be true, that Atma is not inherently insecure, inadequate, limited and all that, then the fact is that I am ignorant of the same. So I am ignorant of the fact that I am inherently not limited, not insecure, not inadequate. Now the question is there truly that kind of an ignorance? Because you are saying Atma is adequate. How do I know that what you are saying is really true? And how do you establish that there is ignorance? There are many ways by which it is established. One of the brilliant ways is in the Advaita Vedanta. Shankaracharya gives an introduction to the Brahma Sutra, where he says that there is an itaretara adhyasa, mutual superimposition between what? I and non-I. Yushmad asmat pratyaya gocharayoho vishaya vishayinoho tamah prakasavate viruddha svabhavayoho itaretara anupapattau. There cannot be a mutual confusion between what is I and what is non-I. There cannot be a mutual superimposition. I has to be that all that is not non-I should be I. Non-I should be all that is not I. Isn't it? Whatever you call as non-I cannot be I. The non-I is represented by this or that, this book, this plant, this cloth, this mountain, or that sun, that heaven. All that is supposed to be non-I, and there is no confusion with reference to that. But when it comes to this body, though I say it is this body, but actually I look at it as my body. In fact, I don't even look at it as my body, but I look at it as me. I am fat, I am tall, I am happy, I am sad. So whatever is known to me should be part of this cognition, cannot be the I cognition. But I see that whatever is available for this cognition, as in this body, as in my mind, I take them as I. So, there seems to be some confusion between what is I and what is non-I. Naisargikaha ayam lokavyavaharaha. Because of adhyasa, there is an eternal confusion. Ahamidam mama idamiti naisargikaha lokavyavaharaha. I am this. This is mine. So, we can understand all this later, but understand that there is definitely some confusion. So you need a knowledge. Viveka. And that Viveka implies a guru who is needed. Now there can be a question, why do I need a guru? This book is there. There are many such books. I know Sanskrit. Even if I don't know Sanskrit, there are translations. I am such a good student that I have cleared IIT JEE with just self-study. So why do I need all this guru? And all these gurus are intermediaries who just exploit people. You have seen so many gurus. All they have come in TVs and all that, they are all exploiting. So why guru? And how do I know who is Sadguru? Everybody calls themselves Sadguru. Okay. Now that who is a Sadguru? Then Rishi, Maharishi, Maharishi. All these kind of people are there. How do I know who is Sadguru? Why do you need a guru? Why can't I do self-learning? And even if there is ignorance, the ignorance is about me. Even if you say it is about me, then I need to just figure it out myself. Why do I need a guru? Why do I even need a book for that matter? I can just ask the question, who am I? Who am I? Who am I? I'll get the answer, maybe. Or just investigate. So why guru? Okay. And why should I remain saluted? This pranatosmi aham. These are old thoughts that I need to do namaskaram. All that. That can be the question. Now the problem here in self-study is the person who is seeking this knowledge, the guy who is studying, looking at the books. We are trying to understand who this person is. Right? Not we are trying. That person is trying to understand who that person is. Okay? Every one of us. I am trying to find out who I am. Who am I? When I am looking at a book or when I am seeking a knowledge, there is a triputi already coming in. There is a threefoldness. There is a knowledge. There is an object of knowledge and me the knower. So a certain fact is already presumed that I am different from what is being known or thought to be known, the knowledge. So I am different. There are n number of things which are there which are different from me, and then I am gaining the knowledge of them. So the duality is implied. I am an individual and there are objects around me. Now this itself has to be looked at. The Shastra's vision is there is no duality. There is no second, not vida, that is Advaitam. If that is the case, if I have already assumed the status of the knower and I am seeking a knowledge of an object, as though I am objectifying this I, if that is how the search is, there is no way you are going to gain the knowledge of who you are, because the vision of Shastra is that you are the whole. There are no parts. There is nothing other than you. So, this kind of a knowledge can never be got by somebody going and looking at it like any other objective knowledge. Because this is about the subject. So you need a means of knowledge which you can't employ. If you employ a means of knowledge, like what is a means of knowledge? Eyes are a means of knowledge to know the form. I employ eye as a means of knowledge, and through this means of knowledge I know the form. So I am there, the I, the means is there, the objects that I am objectifying are there, so the knower, knowledge, triputi is already there. So I am employing this means of knowledge and knowing something. That means when you are employing these kind of knowledge like pratyaksha, anumana, upamana and all these various means of knowledge which are there, like direct perception, inferences, all these means of knowledge, when I am employing a duality. Therefore, this cannot be a means of knowledge that I employ. So it needs to be an independent means of knowledge which can give me this knowledge, because it is about the very nature of me. That independent means of knowledge also implies that I need a guru. Why? Why? An independent means of knowledge also I can independently employ it, isn't it? No, the independent means of knowledge works in a very different way. It operates through words. The words become the means of knowledge. Shruti pramana, shabda pramana. The words have to become the means of knowledge. That is what is spoken of in the first line. Sarva Vedanta Siddhanta Gocharam Tam Agocharam. Agocharam, it is not obtainable through the means of knowledge that you employ. Like your eyes, ears, nose, touch. These can get you knowledge, pratyaksha, that which can be objectified, can be known through this gochara, the objects of knowledge. The means, that is your pratyaksha, direct perception, is the means of knowledge to gain knowledge of what is objectified. That is gocharam. Now, the gocharatvam is for the objects, or sensory objects, are all gocharam. And here, the Sadguru, is he a gochara or a gochara? Or the Govinda, is he gochara or a gochara? That is a question again. Let's forget for now, leave the knowledge. What is the verse here? Sarva Vedanta Siddhanta Gocharam Tam Agocharam Govindam Paramanandam Sadgurum Pranatosmi Aham. This Sadguru I am prostrating, I remain saluting. And who is that Sadguru? Agocharam. And he is Govindam. This Sadguru is not available for objectification. He is Agochara. He is not object of my senses. Sound is a gochara for me. I can hear any sound. This person is sitting here and talking to me. He is saying something, I can hear. So that sound is gochara. Then, just now I had a coffee. There is a good taste still lingering in my tongue. So taste is a gochara. I can smell the fragrance of the batti, agarbatti, incense stick. Wow! That is a smell, becomes a gochara. Who is this guy sitting in front of me and talking something which I don't understand? So sight is a gochara, right? So sound is a gochara, I can touch. This cloth, touch is a gochara. So this Guru is gochara. He has to be gochara. He is there in front of me. How can he be a gochara? Maybe it's like what happens in my mind. What happens in my mind, is it gochara or is it agochara? But my mind, there is happiness, sadness. I am sensing I am happy, I am sensing I am sad as a witness. It's called Sakshi Pratyaksham. That is also gochara. But here the Sadguru Govinda is agocharam, aprameyam. Means he is not gochara, agochara. He is not available for my senses. Then who is this Govinda? He is Paramananda. He is Paramascha, Anandascha. Paraha. He is without any bounds. He is limitless. He is time-wise limitless. He is spatially limitless. He is object-wise limitless. He is knowledge-wise limitless. He is happiness-wise limitless. Such a limitless, and he is the Ananda, Swarupananda. What is the Swarupananda? He is not an experiential Ananda. All that we have so many experiential Ananda, which depends on vritti. I watched this movie, oh what a beautiful movie, I have Ananda. So there is a vritti of whatever happened in the movie, there is a vritti that goes on in my mind. Oh, that scene, that fellow said this fellow says this. So I am witnessing all that, there is a vritti. Or I am eating some sweet, there is Ananda, there is a vritti. So the tongue gives some, signals to the brain, which I recognize, and then there is a mental vritti, there is happiness. So that happiness depends on the vritti. The vritti is gone, the happiness is gone, the thought is gone, happiness is gone. After having a Rasagulla, I am having the vritti of the taste of Rasagulla. After that I drink a little bit of hot coffee. It is so hot, my taste buds are gone. Now that Ananda, that vritti is gone, replaced by the vritti of soreness. So the happiness that is dependent on vritti is not unlimited. It is not limitless, but it is bound by time. So it is sukha, called Vishaya Sukha, Samsarika Sukha, Moda Pramoda. It depends on the mind. You need to have a conducive mind for you to experience the Vishaya Sukha. You should be in a bent of mind to enjoy the Rasagulla. If Chennai Super Kings has just lost a match and you are such a big fan of Mahendra Singh Dhoni, just lost the match, can you have your Rasagulla happily? You can't. I know of people 2-3 days back who went to that movie where the kids were like dejected for days, 2 days, 3 days. Now at that time, any Rasagulla will not give you sukha because there is no alignment. Your mind, your senses and that sweet, they all have to be in unison for you to have that happiness. There is little bit of soreness in Rasagulla, that's it, it's gone. That is the vritti visheshatvam. If we are dependent on that, then the sukha is not unlimited. There is a vidya sukha. You understand solve a Sudoku puzzle, then you have a sukha. Suppose you watch some comedy movie, there is a sukha. That is also Vishaya Sukha. Again, it depends on the vritti. Till the time it lasts, you have that sukha. After that it is gone. Then there is a yoga sukha, like pranayama. That is also vritti vishesha only. It's an experience. It's like music. You listen to some music, you are happy. Again, it lasts only till there is that vritti. So all the samsara sukha are bound by that vritti. Whereas the swarupa sukha or swarupa ananda is what is limitless, because it is your own. You are not reliant on any vritti. Only the Swarupananda can be Paramananda. So Paramanandam Govindam means it is Swarupa Ananda. And that Ananda is Swarupa itself. It is not the Ananda experience of the Swarupa. No. Oh, I experienced this Atma just now for 10 minutes. I gained so much sukha from that Atma experience. That is Atmananda. No. That also is a vritti vishesha only if you say it is an experience. So, lack of limitation, removing all the superimposed nature of your Swarupa and being, I wouldn't even say cognizing, being as the Swarupa, devoid of all superimposition, is what is called Paramananda. And you know that Paramananda is the Lord, Brahma, that is Govinda, and that is Sadguru also. But then you are saying the Paramananda, which is the Brahma, your Swarupa is Guru, then who is this guy who is sitting and teaching? I thought the Guru has to come and remove my ignorance. But you are now saying your Atma itself is the Guru, so you don't need external Guru. This is another problem these days. Why do you need external Guru? Your own Atma inside is the Guru. That will teach you at the right moment. Truth is a pathless land. You land up there without any path, all that they will talk. The more and more mysticism you add, masala, the more confused the listener, and the stature you gain by that also is so good, because they think you know and they don't know. So you are put on a lofty pedestal. Somehow please give me this knowledge by your kataksha. Then I will gain, because there is no other way. You are the Sadguru. It's a pathless land, but then that experience will come only by your grace and blessing, all that mysticism, to keep the Gurudom intact. Okay? Now, Shastra, that is not what it is trying to do, because by making these kind of paradoxical statements, it tries to make you understand, because it needs to be revealed through the words. That is the other part of the first line. Even though he is agocharam, because he is not object of senses. The Paramanandam cannot be object of senses. It is not a vritti vishesha also. It is the Swarupa, and that Swarupa is not available for objectification, because that is the one which is objectifying everything. That because of which all the objectifications happen, that cannot be an object of senses or even witness perception. Then what is it? How is it gained? Sarva Vedanta Siddhanta Gocharam. It is available through the Siddhanta, the clinched end of Sarva Vedanta. all the Vedas through Mahavakya. The Mahavakyas are Sarva Vedanta Siddhantaha. What is implied by Vedanta is the essence which is the Mahavakya. Now for people who are new to all this, they won't understand what is this Vedanta, what is this Mahavakya, what is this Siddhanta, how do I make sense of all that, how does that become a way for me to know myself? That will be the question. So we need to now get into what is Veda, what is Vedanta, and how do I gain this Paramananda which seems as per you is the Swarupa, and that Ananda is not outside, and again you are saying there is a Guru. Why do you need a Guru? Before getting into Sarva Vedanta Siddhanta Gocharam, why Guru? That you haven't answered yet, you can ask. And if he is not this objectified Guru, then if it is only Paramananda, which is your own inner self, then who is this guy sitting in front? Is that person not the Guru then? No, the Guru is the knowledge itself. Because this person, even if you are seeing the body and somebody talking there, the person is not the person, but that Paramananda only. Brahmavite Brahmaiva Bhavati. Because the knowledge is your Guru. And the knowledge is coming to you through the Sampradaya, through your immediate Guru who is sitting in front of you. That person is the link to the entire lineage, all the way to Ishvara, who is Govinda. Sadashiva Samarambam Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmad Acharya Varyantam Vande Guru Paramparam. This entire parampara started from Bhagavan himself, Sadashiva Samarambam. And that knowledge is what is the Guru in front of you. The Guru is just not this body, but the knowledge that is flowing. Who talks is irrelevant. What is spoken is the Guru, the Shastra. So whenever we say Guru, it is Guru Shastra Upadeshahi. If you read Shankaracharya, he always will link Shastra and Guru. The Guru, anybody is not a Guru. The one who teaches the Vedanta Shastra and who has learnt from the Sampradaya alone can be the Guru. Shrotriyam Brahmanishtham Gurumeva Abhigacche Samitpani. Veda itself is saying, Veda herself he can say, that whoever is from the Sampradaya of the Guru Parampara and who is rooted in the Nishtha of Brahman, that person alone can be the Guru. Ascharyavat pashyati kaschiti yenam ascharyavat vadati tataiva chanyaha ascharyavatcha yenam anya shrunoti shrutvapyenam na veda na chaiva kaschiti. It is not easy to gain a Guru because the Guru should have learned from the Sampradaya, should have gained this knowledge. Not only that, should be able to articulate the knowledge, should be able to handle the words of the Shastra. The words need to be handled. The key to the knowledge is in the Sampradaya. The Sampradaya has the key how to reveal, how to use the words to reveal the knowledge. That's very important. Person should be able to handle the words and reveal the subject matter through the right kind of articulation. That person can be the Guru. Listening to that Guru is the blessing, which is the grace of the Guru. The grace of the Guru is only Shastra Vakya being unfolded by the grace. The Guru Kripa, Guru Kataksha. That is Guru Kripa. That is Guru Kataksha. Not again, that is all mysticism. It's good to have that that surrender to the Guru. Yeah, that's why Guru Paduka Bhyam Namaha. Guru Paduka represents the surrender, Shraddha. Because Shraddha is very important. We will talk about Shraddha later in the next session. Because Pranatosmyaham implies a Shraddha. And Guru Shastra Vakyeshu Vishwashaha Shraddha. Tato was a very clear definition. Shraddhavan labate jnanam, Bhagavan also. Tadvidhi pranibadena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshanti te jnanam jnaninas tattvadarshinaha. So the pranibatanam, that's what Vaishnavas call as prapatti. That surrender, absolute surrender to the Shastra. Sarvadharman paritijya mamekam sharanam vraja. Ham tva sarvapapesyaha mokshayishyami. How can papa vimukti happen? Only through jnanam. So this papa vimukti happens through jnanam means then, where are you sharanam? Taking refuge in Sarvadharman paritijya mamekam sharanam vraja. There Bhagavan is talking from the perspective of the jnanam. He is jnanam. Bhagavan is jnanam. Brahma Vidyambika, Parashakti is called. Brahma Vidya itself is called Parashakti. In fact, Sri Mahalakshmi is called as Brahma Vidya in Skanda Purana. When she comes out, Skanda Purana says it is Brahma Vidya who is come out as Mahalakshmi. That is the Shri. Sahi Shri Vichasaman Yajyugam Shri Sahi Shri. The Veda is the Shri. Like that, the Jnanam is Brahma Vidya itself is Bhagavan. Govindam Paramanandam Sadgurum Pranatosmi. Govinda is Ishvara, Sadguru is Guru, Paramananda is Brahma. There is no difference between Brahma, Param Brahma or the Lord. It is Govinda or the Sadguru. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. He say, no? It is the same thing. Govindam Paramanandam Sadgurum. And what is that Paramananda? Sarva Vedanta Siddhanta Gocharam, which is Brahmavadam. Brahmavida Apnoti Param. So there is no difference between Govinda, Brahma and Sadguru. That kind of oneness. Pranatosmyaham. And in fact, that pranata, that the person who is doing the pranama there, that prapatti, that person also is the same Paramananda, because Paramananda cannot be the one that is outside. So all that is there is only one. We will see in the next session. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vadishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.